Permitting is a short word for a long list of activities that are required to actually get permits. These are applications, drawings, working with professionals, etc. The outcome of permitting is typically, on most jobs, a land disturbance permit, building permit, and on septic jobs, a construction authorization permit. With those permits, we can begin construction of your home. Permits typically take 4 to 10 weeks. Now, I caution you on the 4-week schedule because that is typically an interior renovation or a small addition. But most of our large custom homes are taking closer to that 10-week mark. And that's just due to the typical complicated sites, complicated drawings, etc., that go with our homes. Yes, a majority of projects will need a land disturbance permit or erosion control permit. It just depends on the jurisdiction as to what they are officially called. The only projects that would not need it are internal renovations or, again, small additions. But our custom home projects are typically on the large scale and all do require land disturbance and erosion control permits. An impervious surface limit is a cap on the amount of hard surface or undrainable surface that you have on your property. So think home is one of them, driveway is another large one. Each jurisdiction has different rules and each watershed area has different rules. So that's something we typically learn early on in a project so we can give our clients guidance on how much of their land they can actually use for those impervious surfaces. Yes, you can, and oftentimes you must remove mature trees. Most of our lots that we build on are wooded, primarily wooded lots. So we take a lot of time working with our clients, walking the site, making sure we know which trees that we definitely want to keep and which trees are okay to go. Many jurisdictions and many areas require a tree survey. This will note each tree, size, and species of it so we can be a little bit more selective in what we choose to do there. Your builder should be pulling the permits. At BOLD Construction, that's what we do. We have a specific gentleman that is our permit expediter, and he makes sure that we get all of our submittals in quickly and follows up on a weekly or bi-weekly basis to be sure that our permits that are in application are top of mind amongst the plan review people. Well, it starts with a solid checklist for each jurisdiction. So we have one that is constantly updated for any changes in their processes. We were working about 6 jurisdictions, and they all run their operations differently. After the checklist, it is actually following the checklist and having a full submittal package that we can send over to the plan reviewer to review, and then following up and getting information back to the plan reviewer if they have questions about the permit is the way we keep things on track. And we have a really good track record and a really good relationship with all of our jurisdictions.